0020.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. These are volatile times in the stock market.
Market's up 200, then it's up 800, it's up 700.
How do you get the facts when investing?
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. If you're confused about the stock market, get unconfused. Go to my site, philsgang.com, and listen to my radio show every weekday at 3 Eastern. What is the market going to do? We know exactly what the market's going to do.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
There's no need for you to be losing money.
Check it out, philsgang.com. When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners and shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
It looks more like we're headed to a new recovery than a new recession.
Amazing, isn't it? I mean, just think about what happened. This 1,200-point rally. And then it fizzled. It fizzled. 1,200-point rally. Over what? Over what? That from last October, 2021, to this October, 2022, that inflation has dropped by 3/10? 3/10. Are you kidding me? 7.7% compared to 8%, and the market went wild? No, that's not why the market went wild. They want us to believe that. But any idiot would tell you, I mean, a 3/10 drop over 12 months, save 2 cents on your hot dogs over 12 months, that's not what rallied the market. There's a big short covering rally going on because they're anticipating bringing back QE. That's right, bringing back QE. Powell has failed totally in fighting inflation, totally. So now he's thinking, well, let's bring back QE. But instead of bringing back QE under the Fed, he's going to bring it back under the Treasury Department. The Fed can't do it because, again, they just don't have enough money. They're broke. In fact, they're going to have to go to Congress soon to get some money. But think about this QE. Go back to QE. QE is what destroyed this economy. QE. We had a 1,200% rally in the NASDAQ stocks from 2009 to November of 2021. And that's when they stopped QE. That's right. They started 2009 and they stopped in November. Actually, they stopped in January 2022, but they actually physically stopped in November. They stopped really doing it in November, and that's when the NASDAQ stock started to crash. And without QE, look what happens. The market's going down over 45 weeks. Unheard of. 45 weeks. They can't rally the market. The only rally we're getting are short covering. People who sold short are taking their profits. I mean, to go back to QE, and this is what they're thinking. They're thinking, well, Powell has lost the fight against inflation, so now he's going to reverse himself, go back to QE, and that would be a worse disaster. Now, we may get a short covering rally as we head towards the Christmas rally. We may do that, but the rallies are not going to last. We're still going to go down another 30%. But you can sense what's going on. I mean, think about the disaster we've had with Biden. 22 months in office, just 22 months in office, his $12 trillion spending policy, that's just one of them, caused inflation to increase 14%. Can you imagine that? He got into office and inflation went up 14%, unheard of, over 22 months. Hit a 40-year high. Most people just shrug it off, no big deal. That's huge. What also hurt? Another $1.9 trillion spending spree. Remember, he spent over $27 trillion in 20 months. He didn't even go to Congress to get approved. I mean, the crazy spending that went on. Talked about it last week. He printed $2 million for a ski area in Iowa, sent a check out to his buddy out there to get a ski area going. $2 million for a golf course, $50 million for an electric ferry. $50 million per electric ferry. Department of Justice, that's their new deal. Unbelievable. $50 million for a bird sanctuary. I could go on and on and on. I'm not going to waste your time. So Powell, he's trying to reduce inflation, okay, from 8% back to 2%. What's he, nuts? How's he going to? He can't do that. It won't work. He's failed. Think about it. 6 rate hikes, 25 basis points to 75 basis points, and inflation has dropped an anemic 0.6%. And then we got our CPI number the other day, a measure of a basket of goods. How much have they increased over the last year from October 2021 to this past October 2022? 0.3. 0.3. We only saved 0.3. It dropped 0.3. From 8% to 7.7%. Do you really think this big rally, we had 1,200-point rally, is over 0.3? No, not at all. Are you kidding? That's crazy. And yet more prices increase. When you take a deep dive into those numbers like I did over the weekend, I was stunned at how few things went down. Nobody's reading this stuff. Airlines still up 33%, didn't go down. Groceries, everyday groceries we buy on an annual basis, up 11%. They didn't go down. Energy didn't go down, still up 17%. Gasoline's up 17%. Heating oil increased 19%. On an annual basis, 68%. 68%. And the winter's just getting started. Shelter, rent, that's the bad one. Historic highs, 7% over a year's time. Utilities increased 20% over a year's time. Things like retail, some small retail stuff, autos drop. The stuff that's dropping, little stuff that's dropping is because people can't afford it. But the damage, see, is so so huge that Powell can't fix it. He can't fix it. And that's why everybody, all the big institutions, insurance companies, hedge funds said, he can't fix this. When they saw that CPI, they finally said, he can't fix this. Only one thing he can do, go back to QE. And that is why your market rallied 1,200 points. And now it's having a hell of a time keep rallying. It's not rallying. It stopped. I told you that was going to happen, didn't I? I said it's going to stop because I said the institutions to buy stocks without QE, they got to get this market down at least 20% more. So the stocks have a realistic value. So they're again, so this CPI is not the reason for this rally. The CPI is it identified that Powell has failed. But he really didn't fail. He was told to make sure he didn't kill inflation because of our national debt. Our national debt, remember, decelerates. It contracts when you have inflation. You don't even have to pay a check. I told you before, if you owe the Chinese $1 million, now you owe them only $800,000 because of the inflation. You didn't have to write a check for $200,000. It just goes down on its own. Congress loves inflation. The rich love inflation. So this short covering rally, is it going to be huge? We already had a huge short covering rally. QE. It's terrible. Destroys the middle class. You know that the QE has destroyed our middle class while tech stocks went up 1,200%. Is it worth it? How's it feel? Remember, they killed the middle class to make the very wealthy wealthier, and you're taking the hit when you go to the gas station. How's it feel?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there with the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com, and you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I am so glad this election is over with. My God. Now we're going to have to hear for the next 7 months whose fault it was. Whose fault it was? What do you mean fault? It's politics. Give me a break. And one thing, now that the election is over, there's a big sigh of release. Those people who got elected, now they won't keep their promises. Biden never kept his promises. He kept very few. The big promise, build back better. Give me a break. Build back better. His policies that he had put in place, all this big green spending, has destroyed our working class, has destroyed our country. 14% inflation in 22 months, that's unheard of. That's insane. That's build back better. So building back better, are you kidding me? equates to 14% inflation, which is now at a 40-year high. Come on, that's ridiculous. So at least we know the politicians, they're glad because now they don't have to keep any of their promises. Very few politicians do. But I want to get back to, again, what's going on with the market. And as I tell you, every day, just go to my YouTube channel. It's free every day. Every morning, I finish my coffee talk, and then I do a little segment on what I think the market's going to do. I put it on my YouTube channel. You don't have to pay for it. Now, if you're wise, you would take that information and go join my gang. It's free for 10 days, so we can give you guidance for 10 days so you really understand how the market does work. And remember, the stock market's not about some hot stock. It's not about a hot stock. That's the one thing you got to learn. It's about a pattern. Is the stock forming a buy pattern or is the stock forming a sell pattern? And we made it so easy. It took us almost 6 years to put a chart together that's color-coded that tells you, okay, it's time to buy or it's time to sell short. So, you know, the market where we stand right now is that Biden has failed. Powell has failed. Are you kidding me? He started out fighting inflation, dropped 0.6%. Then the annual CPI, instead of 8%, it comes in at 7.7%, and we have a 1,200-point celebration over that, which is insane. I'm telling you, that's not why we had a short covering rally. Because they know he has failed, and they know what he's going to do, as he's going to do what England did. Now, this is what they're thinking, that he's going to do what England did. They're going to go back to QE, but he can't go back to QE. Yes, we had a 1,200% rally under QE. And if you think things are going to be great again, go back to QE, and all of a sudden the tech stocks are going to go up another 1,200%. Nah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. They destroyed this country with QE. They destroyed what makes this country strong. Small businesses. They destroyed startup businesses. Look what's going on with the dollar. And thank God. I mean, how many times did you hear me tell you, we're going to make a lot of money in gold. Be patient, be patient, be patient. You heard me say that for 7 months. Be patient, be patient. The dollar's going to get killed. It's going to go down. We'll make money in gold. And there we are. Boom. We were right. And gold's on its way up. Just like we were with our oil. Just like we were with our banks. We made money in our oil. We made money in those banks. Those banking stocks were up anywhere from 15 to 20%. Our oil stocks were up anywhere from 20 to 40%. We got into both those sectors. Beautiful. And then I said the next thing is gold is going to go up. If you take a look at our gold, we were absolutely right. I told everybody to buy GDX or buy GDXJ or buy AU or AUI. And look at they're taking off because the dollar's coming down. Now, here's the problem with the dollar coming down. That means inflation's going to get worse. Inflation's going to get worse. Now, the short covering rally that we had, they're going to continue to try to run that short covering rally some more because they truly believe QE is in line. Now, wait a minute. QE? Are you nuts? The consequences are crazy. Low interest rates and stock buybacks has destroyed our middle class. We have no more middle class. Are you kidding me? Our wage growth has dropped 72%. Our wage growth has dropped 72%. Are you nuts? The weakness of the dollar is making the imports. Now you watch what happens. When you start QE, dollar gets weak. Dollar's on its way down now because they're anticipating or going back to QE. Now that means that when it weakens the dollar, imports are more expensive, killing the middle class again. There's nothing good about QE for Main Street. QE only works for the CEOs of company and the very, very wealthy in Wall Street. QE reduces savings. which in turn hurts small business. Remember, small savings, when you go to the bank and you save, that's the capital we need for startup businesses. But government crowds us out. Government comes in and says, wait a minute. Why do you want to put your money in the bank for 1%? We'll give you 4% over 2 years. So people take their money out of the bank and give it to the government. Now the bank's sitting here, little capital. You go in to start a business thinking your loans are going to be about 4 or 5%, and instead it's 10 or 11%. That's called crowding out, all from QE. QE has a disastrous effect on the economy. We get income inequality out of it. Has a negative effect, again, on savers, especially those who retired. Their liquidity just dries up. Show me something that's good about QE. Oh, the price of your stock goes up. Yeah, that's true. But the value doesn't go up. There's the problem. So you better know how to short. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership.
When the stock market is volatile, how do you invest intelligently?
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. There's no need for you to be panicking in a market that goes up 800 points one day, 700 points, then it goes down again. All you need is good advice, need good direction. You don't get that from your CNBC and the Fox Business and all these crazy shows. You don't. Here's what you get from them. Thank you, Jim Cramer. But this is something that this really bugs me. Listen to this.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What? Their responsibility is to their partners and shareholders and not to you? Check my site out, philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need the experience of Phil Grandy. at philsgang.com.
What a difference it makes in your financial life. philsgang.com. It works.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, Phil's Gang. It's Steve Celeste, the Director of Education here at philsgang.com. Just want to show you how to sign up for the 10-day free trial. Simply go to the top of the website. That's philsgang.com, www.philsgang.com. At the top of the site, you're going to click on Get Started. On the next page, you're going to click on the big red banner that says 10-day free trial working investor plan, and that's all you got to do. And back to you, Phil.
Okay, Steve, thank you. Remember, go to my site, philsgang.com. Hit where it says Get Started. 10 days free. And don't forget, every morning, you also, go to my YouTube channel where I give you my take on the market. That, too, is free. Now, after 10 days with the gang, if you decide to join, fine, you have to pay, but you get great value. You really do, because you're going to learn not only how the market works, but you're going to learn how to identify, when you really have an opportunity to buy a stock. Now listen to these guys on the Fake Business Network where they always tell you buy, buy, buy. Here, listen to this. Listen to this today. Here's my point. I couldn't believe this today. Varney, who was in Microsoft, and he lost his butt, right, because he doesn't short it.
What about the NASDAQ? Look at that for a sec, because it was up a huge 8% last week alone. That's a major rally.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Why was it up so much?
That is something that we talk about all the time, Stuart, which is that these stocks are going to go right back to the head of the class. When there's even a hint that inflation is moderating, spending is going to resume, those are the stocks that are changing our world.
Wow!
That's why they're going to run so far, so fast. It's just a taste of what's to come.
Just a taste of what's to come. It's unbelievable how they lie. Are you kidding me? The only reason why the tech stocks grew because they had QE. They destroyed our economy, increased inflation. Our productivity is going down 72%. That's right. Our productivity has dropped 72%. Our inflation's at 8%. Our wages at 4%. QE has destroyed the middle class, destroyed our country, destroyed Main Street. You want to do that again? Are you kidding? Unbelievable. Everybody thought they were getting rich. On one side, yes, the very, very wealthy is getting rich. The asset class is getting rich as QE, as big tech stocks went up. But most people, when the tech stocks went down, the very wealthy turned around, sold them, and shorted the market all the way down like we did, the tech stocks. But for people who get into these tech stocks now, like Varney, he lost his butt. Now he thinks he's going to make it back, getting in the stock as it goes up with QE again. Are you kidding me? That's a slow grind. He should have been shorting it on the way down. Here, let's take Microsoft, his stock, for example, on Microsoft. This is amazing and he is supposed to be advising everybody. Okay, he's one of their top guys on Fox Business. He's supposed to be helping everybody. Really? Let's go take a look at Microsoft. If you go back to Microsoft and you go back to January, stock was at 343. Okay, it dropped down to let's go where it is today, 242. How much is that? It dropped 30%. Now, do you understand? From 343 down to 242, those are all sellers in between. To try to get up from 242 to 343, those are all sellers. Those are people saying, you know what, if I just get half my money back, I'm out. Get half my money back. There's nothing worse than trying to move your back up through the high. When the stock market was at 343 and it dropped because you didn't short, they should have told you to short. Varney didn't short. All you had to do is short it. So easy. And my color-coded chart is red. It turned from green to red, telling you to short. To get back in and try to move these stocks up? Are you kidding me? Because you got too many people, as soon as your stock goes up from 242 to 252, they're out. They're out. And all of a sudden, you get in, and it's wait a minute, every time I get in, it goes right back down. What happened? Because you got too many sellers above you. It's called overhang. You got thousands and thousands and thousands of people who are dumping Microsoft. You buy Microsoft at 242, it goes up, hits 252. All those people sitting there, you're saying, look, I get half my money back. I'm happy. I'm getting out. So they get out, and all of a sudden your stock goes from 252, not down to 242, but down to 228. People don't understand that. That's the importance of selling short. So you don't go through this trying to get your money back on the way up like Dopey's trying to do. All you had to do was short it. Here's another one. I'll give you another one. That's what we did. Another one is Apple. Now, Apple, take that back. Let's go all the way back on Apple to 182. That was back in January. And I won't go to the low. I'll go to where it is today, 149. That's an 18% drop. To get your money back, you got to get from 149 up to 183. We think he's going to do that in 5 days. No, those days are over. Those days are over. Because, see, the big institutions already made their money. They're not going to come in and help move that stock up. See, that's what people don't understand. From 2009, when they started QE, where the tech stocks went up 1,200%, and how did they get those tech stocks to go up? They made sure that the yields were down. Make sure the yields were near zero. Make sure that the Fed rates are near zero. Those days are over. So you're not going. This is a different game. You get in now today with Microsoft 149. You think it's just going to go straight up? No, it's not. One, got too many people who are selling it. It's overhang. And this isn't like when you bought Microsoft back in 2009 or 2010 or 2011. We're in this deep downtrend channel, and you got to push your way up through it. And you have no help. From 2009 all the way up to November 2021, you had all kinds of help. You had QE. You had the big institutions in there. The institutions are gone. They're gone now. They're buying value stocks. They're not buying growth stocks because they're not going to buy their real estate back. You think they're going to buy their real estate back? Why would they? They already sold it to some sucker. They're not going to buy it back. They're off. They're on their way to something else. They're on their way to something else. So for all you people who are thinking, oh, this is it. We're going to get rich again. They're going to maybe do QE again. Boy, you better be careful. Just why don't you join our gang? Hey, listen, I'm not saying we won't buy those stocks. We have a scout on Apple and Microsoft right now, but here's the difference. We know what we're heading into. We know when we get a good rally, we'll sell into it, take profits, the remaining stocks, put a stop in, And then if it breaks that stop, turn around, we sell it short. So when it goes back down, we'll be selling it short. So every time it rallies, we take profits, sell into it. Then when it pulls back, we'll short it. We'll short it. We know exactly what we're doing. But don't think that this is another 2009 when they announced QE. And remember, QE, once again, it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing. And I mean, there's just it just destroyed our economy. It destroyed our middle class. It reduced wage growth. It weakens the dollar, which means our imports, what we import, are more expensive, squeezing the middle class, working class. When it weakens the dollar, remember what happens when you start weakening the dollar. Okay, that's really squeezing the middle class. QE's weaken the dollar because they have to print dollars to buy treasuries. Reduces savings. It just has a disaster effect on any part of our economy, especially income equality. And the poor people are retired, it really kills them. So again, as long as you know how to buy a stock, a tech stock, then turn around and sell it short on the way back down, you'll be fine. Try it for 10 days free. Phil's Gang. Hit where it says get started.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Are you a stock market investor without all the information?
What, are you nuts? Market's going up, market's going down. We're getting all this bad information.
How do you invest intelligently? Phil Grandy can show you.
If you want real information and you really want to know what the market's going to do and you want the truth, go to my site, philsgang.com, and also listen to me on my radio show every weekday at 3 o'clock Eastern.
Phil's got the answers at philsgang.com.
That's philsgang.com, where you get the truth and you get the information you need about the market. What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, for all my listeners in the Tampa area, remember, listen to me on 93.7 FM, The Answer, 93.7. So if you're in Tampa area, St. Pete, you can find me on 93.7 FM, The Answer. Okay, so now what we have is this rumor that Yellen is going to turn around and instead of Powell, it's going to be Treasury instead of the Federal Reserve. It's going to start QE again. Now, I don't believe it's going to happen, but let's say it does. Now, one thing we've already have to agree on. Remember, we had that 1,200 point rally. I told you it wasn't going. There's going to be no follow through. And I told you it wasn't going to last. And I was right about that. Now, to go back to QE right now, are you kidding me? While we're fighting inflation? And to go back to QE, we're going to weaken the dollar. So you got to be in gold. And so they're going to have to keep printing and printing and printing. It's going to weaken the dollar, and that is going to really kill the economy, okay? Our imports are going to be really expensive. That's why I just don't see how they go to QE. They're going to kill the economy because all that printing of money, okay, it's over. The dollar goes down. Imports are more expensive. Now, you ever remember when they kept telling us how inflation was transitory? Remember they lied? I think I have a cut. Yeah, right here. Remember these two lies right here?
We've had several months of high inflation that most economists, including me, believe will be transitory.
Wow! Oh, wow.
Wow.
These one-time increases in prices are likely to have only transitory effects on inflation.
Wow! Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, they lied. Why did they lie? Because, again, because to admit to inflation signals that interest rates are going to go up. Interest rates, meaning yields. Yields are going to go up. And didn't yields go up? Sure did. Because anytime people are sitting there and selling bonds, and their bonds are pressures going on, the bonds going down, your yields go up, right? So it signals that the yields are going to go up. Higher yields are coming. And that means the big institutions don't invest as much. There's less investing. It also signals a recession is coming. So those two liars that you heard right there, they knew inflation was coming, but they don't care about us. It's not us, okay? Like politicians, they don't care about us. They only care about the party. It's always the party. Party, party, party. Well, Yellen and Biden and Powell, they don't care about us, the ramifications of inflation. If they did, they would have told us back then inflation wasn't transitory. We got to do something right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the Fed rate, the rate at which the Federal Reserve loans money to your bank, and we're going to go from 2.5%, we're going to go right to 5%. That will stop all buying. People will get laid off. Yes, we're going to suffer for about 8 months, but we're going to come out of this recession really strong. That's what they should have done. They didn't, because all they cared about was one thing: QE. Getting the top 1/100th of 1% wealthier and the top 1% wealthier. They didn't care about us on Main Street. So now they're going to do this again. Okay? So this time, why don't you do it right? When it rallies, know when to sell into the, when Microsoft rallies or Google rallies or Amazon rallies, going up into all these sellers, that you'll know when to sell into those sellers, take your profit, turn your trade, so when it starts going back down, you make money shorting. We could teach a child in the 5th grade to do it. So easy because of our Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, when not to. So, again, they lie, and they lied on purpose, these people. And all they cared about was the very wealthy. They didn't care about us. Because Biden's lies and his reckless green social spending wiped out all of our economic gains that we inherited from Trump. Remember that windfall tax revenue we get from Trump, the 2017 tax cuts. You notice Biden doesn't touch those? But Biden always telling us how bad they are. The tax cuts are just for the rich, just for the rich. Well, why didn't you get rid of those with the drilling? Why didn't you get rid of those too? Because he's getting a windfall of tax revenues that is narrowing his deficits. That's why. He's another liar. He's lying again. The guy's a liar. Lying again. They don't tell you any truth. You'll get truth from here at Phil's Gang. You will. And try it for 10 days. Doesn't cost you a penny. See if you like it, if it helps you. Now, there's certain stocks that you want to be watching that got hit 70%, like Nike. There's certain stocks. There's going to be a lot of short covering coming in, okay? A lot of short covering. And I have a whole group of those we're working right now called our dog stock. Look at Boeing. We caught Boeing as a dog stock. Boeing was one of our dog stocks. Let me get it up here. Boeing, right here, Boeing. It went down 40%. 40%. And already on Boeing, we had a buy signal on Boeing to buy it. I think it was around 140 and some change. Today it's 174. 174. That's a 23% gain. So do we just sit there, buy and hold? What are you, nuts? Buy and hold, that's the worst thing you can do. No, you manage. Remember, buy and hold is a myth. Buy and hold goes against what investing is all about, risk management. So we're going to be managing our risk. That's what we're going to do. And on Boeing. Another one we bought that was down, it was down 70%. Okay, Nike, we just got into that. Just got into Nike. NVIDIA is another one. It was down 70%. We bought that one. We just got into that lately around 145 and some change, I think it was, NVIDIA. So we got these beautiful, and Disney, it's another one. Okay, so these stocks are all beaten down. Disney's down 40%. Boeing was down 40%. Citigroup was down 40%. And Citigroup, we got in nicely on Citigroup. We bought it at 45.71 about 5 days ago. It's now 49.04. It turned green on our Pro 2. Told us to buy it because it turned green. We were up 7%. And we bought that, I think, 5 trading days ago. And we bought it perfectly. We set in our stop. We'll be taking profits and keep setting stops. See, you got to manage your risk. You just don't buy a stock and hope that somebody's going to manage it for you. If you had $5 million, they'll manage it for you. But if you only have a couple 100,000, 300,000, 500,000, 50,000, they don't care about you. They dump you into the dummy pool. It's called the dummy pool. DP, dummy pool, where everything's generic. You don't get the best research. You get crap research. You get minimum research. They don't take care of you. So you can do better on your own. Now, I'm not saying every advisor, every brokerage house is that way. There's a couple good ones. About 99.99999% suck. So again, this myth of buy and hold, it drives me nuts because the money managers love it because it doesn't require any skills at all. Doesn't require any effort. Doesn't require any intelligence. But you understand what's going on when you buy and hold the stock. They tell you to buy and hold the stock. Okay? Risk management goes out the door. Look, we got some great opportunities if they're going to come in and keep doing stock buybacks here, as I'm sensing they're going to. But if they do, if it goes up 20% the market, it's going to go back down 20% from where our low was. Understand what I'm saying? If they rally this market, which I somehow don't think is going to happen, but let's say they do QE again, it's going to rally, come right back down to where it started, and then it's going to go down another 20%. So again, you have an option. You've got an option. So go to my site, philsgang.com, go to my channel, philsgang.com, hit get started. And it's for 10 days. It's free. Let us introduce you what we do. Okay? In the meantime, please help change Jude when you can. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.